Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Just kidding. Anyway, as I started showing you off, you can use pretty much any oil for cooking this popcorn. I like to use organic, and high heat oil is probably best, but I've made it with low heat ones before, like olive oil, but in this case I'm using an avocado oil blend, and there's a lot of different oils that will work for this process, but as you can see I use a pretty liberal amount of oil here. And what I'm going to do next, and this isn't a huge container, I think it's like a 2-quart stainless steel pot. I like to use stainless steel. So I start off by doing a test. I put 3 or 4 kernels. Actually, this is 4 kernels. Make sure they get really oiled up. And then the important thing to remember is I keep the heat on the highest setting that I can. You want to cover, because these things will pop with hot oil. So you don't want to get that in your eye. So this takes a little bit of time until the oil is heated up and the kernels start popping. I like to shake not only my popcorn, but other things. Okay, so like I said before, I've got a pretty high heat, at least on this burner. This is as high as it will go. If you have a different type of burner, you may want to do it a little bit differently. This pot is constructed with a sort of a heavy bottom. You want to make sure your pot has a heavy bottom. Cast iron works well. I don't like to use Teflon or coated pans for any type of cooking, but especially not popcorn. But again, it will probably work with those. Okay, you can see we're getting a little bit of action here. See things kind of sizzling. And those poppings that you see are when they get condensation on the inside of the lid. The water will go into the oil and make a popping sound. Again, important thing for making good popcorn is, there we go, one is already exploded, is to keep the pan moving. A see-through lid, also very helpful. There's 2. And we should see the other, oh, I'm sorry, there's 3. Next one should pop pretty soon. And you can aid it by doing a little shaking. Alright, so we have all 4 test kernels done. Now we put in the rest of the popcorn. I usually just eye this up because I know how much it takes, but usually just about the bottom covering of the pot. Shake it up really well, get them all coated with oil. And then, important thing, get that lid back on, or you'll create a catastrophe in your in your kitchen. Okay, we're going to continue to shake basically this entire process. And as soon as I said that, I stopped shaking, and there I start shaking again. Patience is a virtue with this as well. Okay. If you walk away and leave it on the burner, the kernels are going to burn, and then they won't pop properly, and you won't get a good yield of edible popcorn. So shake, 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 shake that popcorn, as Casey would say. Casey and the Sunshine Band. There's the popcorn. Here we go, we got some action. Now, when the popcorn is really fresh, I think this is pretty fresh popcorn from what I remember, this thing will explode like I don't know, like something that explodes rather quickly. So watch this. Isn't that crazy? And the smell is fantastic when this is going. Keep them shaking. You want to make sure you shake so that the kernels stay to the bottom where the heat is. And again, this is my recipe for great tasting popcorn. It's all on the wrist, as they say. Alright, we're getting a good yield out of this one. Shake it now, come on. Look at that, it's blowing the lid off the top of the popper, just like Orville Redenbacher, except I didn't buy Orville Redenbacher. Again, you have to buy, or at least I like to buy, organic popcorn. And my favorite is white organic popcorn. They have the yellow and the purple and all these other different kinds, but I find that the white is the easiest to cook, and I like the taste of it. So next we're going to transfer into the eating bowl. And I don't do this carefully because everything's hot. We'll get those ones on the lid later on because they're still good. They just stick to the top of the lid. And there we go, we're pouring it in. And you'll see here that there's very, very few, if any, unpopped kernels, and that's your ultimate goal, is to get the most yield out of the popcorn. Doesn't that look delicious? Get those hanger-oners there. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, and gas over electric. I've done this with gas and electric, same process. It works equally as well, but I prefer the gas. All right, little dab of salt, and there we go. The perfect blend, popcorn popping. And there's my white popcorn kernels. All right, look at it. No unpopped kernels.